We're in today with the Radeon X1800 GTO. This is a 2005 video card with 256 megabytes of VRAM GDDR. It's running at 500 megahertz on the core clock, 500 megahertz on the memory clock, 256 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. This is a very interesting video card, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. This is gonna be very interesting to see it on the performance side. Look at this, 60 FPS. I'm actually surprised because compared to the last video card that I've tested, I will say this is doing a very interesting performance, you know. It's offering me something very interesting. Plus, do remember this doesn't have unified shaders, so it's kind of comparable to the 6 series video card, you know, like not the Ultra, I think more like 6800 GS or a GT. That I don't know, I have to look it up and see how it's performing compared to those ones, you know. But in this situation I put 1024 with maximum details and you can actually see it's holding pretty well. I don't have the sensors in MS Afterburner. This video card doesn't show nothing. The only thing I have enabled is the VRAM, you know, 256 megabytes of VRAM available, and in this situation you can clearly see that it's holding pretty well. This is an interesting performance this video card is offering here. Do I like the performance? Yeah, theoretically, because it's adjustable, you know. If I got 40-50 FPS in this case with this video card, 43 on minimal and 45 on 1%, you can clearly see that it's almost there on the 60 FPS branch. If I put it on high details or medium details, the game can run with over 60 FPS, you know, but then I will lose this reflection. I will going to lose this shininess this game is offering me, you know. So if I want to play games with an old video card like this, I want to find games that works something like this, you know, like Underground 2, you know. It's utilizing the video card but not at maximum, and it's offering me some very interesting performance. I like this. I like this how it's performing. Seriously, this Underground knows how to use this GTO. Very interesting name, GTO. Radeon GTO. Sounds badass, seriously. Alright, so overall performance is good. On the system side, I got only 1.5 core utilized, so there's no problem there. But on the GPU, yeah, I like it. No! Wait! This is stupid. Alright, with every NVIDIA video card, I got 1024. This is like the maximum. With this ATI video card, it was actually 1280. So I had 40-50 FPS with, holy smoke! So I had 40-50 FPS with 1280. Man, this is actually important because this video card can actually do the job. Comparing it to the NVIDIA video card that I've tested, I would say this is good. This is actually badass. With 1024 with maximum details, I got, look at that, 60-70 FPS, but I got less VRAM utilization. Alright, so this is good. This is really good. Now, because I lower the quality and I get more FPS, if the game is offering me over 60 FPS, look at the CPU side. Now I got 3 cores utilized. 3 cores utilized because the video card is doing the job. Wow, okay. I wish I had some sensor in this occasion because I think this would have been a different type of performance now. The moment I reach 70 FPS with a video card like this, nah, this is it. This is the right game. I like the quality, I like the performance, I like this performance this video card is offering in the game. Now the CPU is doing the job with 3 cores. This is even better. I think if I go lower on the resolution, what, is gonna put 4 cores? No, I think this is an awesome performance this video card is offering here. So yes, I think this is worthy of retro gaming, this video card. Alright, so first off, I want to test the game with maximum details. I got 1080p maximum details, got full dynamic light maximum and 1080p. Oh, squeezing this GPU's life out, seriously, this game. But okay, let's see what we got here. 256 megabytes of VRAM. So this is the first game that I managed to see is using the VRAM at maximum. So I'm gonna reset 12 FPS and yeah, no stress. CPU wise 46 FPS. All right, so from here I'm gonna take that full dynamic light and put it on static and see how it's performing then. Interesting, look at this. So from static light to full dynamic there is a difference. I got 45 FPS now, 236 megabytes of VRAM, so it's being utilized. Frame time is good, 20 ms is not bad for a video card like this. Look at that, 30, 40 FPS. I got maximum details with static light on 1080p. So if I lower the resolution a little, you know, you're gonna see better FPS. But you can see that is hovering around 50, 40 FPS, and that is good. On the system side now I got 30% load, but only look at that, 2 cores are being utilized now. With static light I got utilization, and this is good. This is what I need from this computer. System RAM utilization, look at that, 1.3 gig of system RAM utilized. Temperature wise is good on the CPU, it doesn't have any problems. I mean 50 degrees, it's an okay temperature for a quad core CPU like this. 246 megabytes of VRAM utilized, 50 FPS, this is good. So in this situation I would say this is actually good. 178 watts consumption, so the video card doesn't consume a lot of wattage because it's got only 1 pin connector in the back, you know, a 6-pin connector that is utilizing in this situation to power up the video card. It's not a lot of wattage consumption from this, you know, the whole computer itself is not very demanding on the wattage. On the GPU side, still managed to reach 250 watts, this is good. And on the VRAM side, you managed to reach nearly 250 megabytes of VRAM utilized. But yeah, the moment you passed foliage, bushes, see, got 30-40 FPS. It's dropping to 28 on 1%. It is possible, you know, maybe 900p or 720p, and you're gonna get the right FPS. And if you can lock it with VSync, then you are going to be on the good side, you know, because the video card is gonna be distressed. And this is the most important thing, because sometimes you don't need that amount of FPS, and you just need 60 FPS constant, and that's it, you know, with as many details as possible. And it's gonna be very beneficial for the computer and for you because you can enjoy it with high details. So yes, overall performance is good. MS is good. There's some spikes here. It looks very jagged, that MS, but you can see that it's possible to set it up in such a way that you get the right entertainment with the right FPS. How about if we're jumping in Mafia with 1080p and maximum details? Let's see how this video card is holding here. I'm gonna reset the whole thing and see if it's holding the game with playable FPS. I like this idea this video card is offering here. There is no problem on utilizing this video card in this situation, and I can say, yeah, Mafia it's one of those games that works with this video card. Only 150 watts consumption from this, averaging really nice on the performance side. You know, you can actually see I got 32 FPS on 1%, 53 minimal, and average 62. Not a bad performance from this. Seriously, I like this. I like this performance this video card is offering here. On the CPU side, 9.243%. Seriously, it's a joke, you know, but it's an overkill, the CPU for this game, and I really appreciate that. 46 degrees on the CPU, I'll take it, you know, because look at this, 145 watts, this is good. Performance on the computer is good, doesn't consume a lot of wattage. So all in all, I can say this game with a video card like this, it's very good. Compatible drivers, doesn't have any problems, texture, everything is good, you know. I think this is a good video card. Seriously, this is a very adequate performance from this, and I like it. So in a situation like this, nothing to complain. I had a great feeling about this game with this video card, so I was thinking, you know what, 720p is gonna be okay. I got maximum details in this case, and I want to see if I can put 60 FPS on this occasion with this video card. And in driver with this video card, I got this amount of performance, and I like it. This is the right performance this video card needs to offer me here, and I like it. Look at this, quality is good. Performance on the VRAM is, no, it's okay, you know, it's not something that I would say, oh man, it needs to use 200 megabytes of VRAM. No, if it's using 70 megabytes of VRAM, it's good, you know, because back in the days this amount of VRAM was okay, you know. 200 megabytes of VRAM you didn't use. If you had 100 megabytes utilized, that game was demanding. So in this case with this video card, I would say this is good. If I put higher resolution, I have a standing chance on playing the game, but I have to fiddle with the quality in order to get the right FPS, you know. Can actually see I got 40 FPS now on 1% and minimal. This is good. 65 on average, and and only 76 megabytes of VRAM. So it's holding okay. The moment I drive around the city, you can see it's still holding okay on the VRAM side. On the CPU side, I got 2 cores utilized here, and this is actually adequate. It feels like in Need for Speed. So 30% load on the CPU side is not that bad. 40 degrees, the CPU doesn't have any problems with the temperature. So yeah, everything is good. 800 megabytes of system RAM only utilized. So in this case, with this computer, it's good. 170 watts, that's good. It stays on the efficiency side. I'm saying if everything that is under 200 watts, it's a good performance from the computer. So in this situation, 174, it's good. Not a single problem. I like it. I like the performance this computer is offering here in this game. So 720p with maximum details, and it's working really nice, and that's the only thing that matters. Does it run Crysis? On 720p with low details, you can see I got 40 fps. Oh, come on, GTO, make me proud in this case. I need more FPS. I think if I lower the resolution, it's gonna be much better. The ideal situation in this case, it will be to have more sensors to I can understand what's going on here. Seriously. All right, let's see what we got here. Seriously, because this is a good performance. Even if it's 30-40 FPS, I will take it, because most of the time you will end up setting it up with 1024 or something like that, because this is not a new video card. Even on low details, I can play the game. I lock it to 30 FPS or maybe put 1024 and I will get the right combination, you know. There is options, you know. The only thing I don't appreciate with this ATI is this. Look at this. This is stupid scary, because the performance is everywhere, you know. This is the performance I want from this video card, you know. Even if it's 30 FPS on 720p with a video card that doesn't have unified shaders, you know, it's 2005. This is an old video card and it's still running with 30 FPS. Does it run Crysis? Yes, it runs Crysis. Does it run perfect? No, it doesn't run perfect, but it allows me to play the game, and there is options so I can adjust it. That's it, you know. I have lower resolution and maybe I can put different type of qualities. No, seriously, I like this performance this video card is offering here. And there is a lot of options so I can set it up in such a way that I can enjoy it. This is the right game for this video card. So when it comes to 1080p, I know it's an exaggeration, the resolution, you know, but I wanted to see how much is going to push this video card. So in this case, I almost got 60 FPS and I really like it. This is what I'm expecting from a game like this, you know. 100 megabytes of VRAM utilized, no idea. 100 megabytes of VRAM utilized in this case, and it's holding pretty well. I mean, if I'm interested on playing the game, I will make some custom settings in this case, because 1080p with maximum details is very, you know, it's a small exaggeration, you know. I will not keep it like this. On the system side, I got 30% load on the CPU, only 49 degrees on this occasion. I got only 2 cores apparently utilized, but it's doing the job here. Not a lot of problems here, seriously. On the CPU, 850 megabytes of system RAM utilized. The system is okay. I got 178 watts consumption from this. It actually went away and I had to enable it. I was like, where is my web camera? Seriously. All right, let's see. We can actually jump. Boy. Yes. Don't break the car. Nice. Look at that. I got a nitro. Yes. Turbo boy. I did. So 1080p with maximum details is not the best resolution here, you know. The quality is spot on. I like the quality this game is offering here. So I think there's a chance here if I want to play the game with this type of quality, I can go maybe 720p or 900p and I will retain the quality and the performance is going to be better. But in this case, you can see with 1080p and maximum details, it's scraping around 60 FPS almost, but that is a very good thing. Look at that! Man, I have to push him. Oh no! This is awesome. FlatOut with this video card. Can't believe I'm saying Radeon X1800 GTO. This is an awesome video card in Fallout. Why I'm saying this, because there's a lot of resolution types. I'm on 720p in this occasion. That is a 16:9. In the option you got 4:3, and then you can go 1024, 800x600. Back in the days, that's what I was doing with my old laptop. I managed to trace it, and I'm hoping I can put my hands on that laptop and manage to, for some reason, try to start it up again and see if it's working. I want to retrace my steps with old gaming and the old hardware, but this is just a reminder how my gaming was back in the days. With 720p, it's good and I like it. This is one of those games that works really nice in this situation, and can't say nothing bad about it. Look at this. So with low details, with 720p, I got 100 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 900 megabytes of system RAM utilized, and you can see that the core is very intermittent. It's not fully loaded. So I got the first core that is utilized, the last core is like halfway through, and the rest, call us when you need us. If I look at the ground, I got 60 FPS. If I look at the map, I got 50 FPS. I learned this from what? Vegas, you know, Fallout Vegas, and that is not a bad performance from this. I love how it's performing. Everything is good here, and there is nothing bad to say about this, because overall performance is good. The moment I come into this city, you'll notice that I got 60 FPS constant. It's very snappy, 16 ms. This is that the game managed to reach the cap, and the core is underutilized. I need to go outside from the city in order to get better utilization, but in a city like this, you know, like in Megaton, where everything is enclosed, this is the whole level itself, you know, this is the how should I say, this is the map, you know. You get nice performance. You can see that I got 31% load on the CPU side with 1 gig of system RAM utilized. So if I want to do the missions in the city, I have no problem. If I want to go outside, then I'm going to have questionable FPS. But in this case, the MS is good, utilization is good. Look, if I reset it, how much? It stays around 60 FPS. 19 on 1%. Okay, that is not good. But it shows me that with some nice fiddling, I can get away with it, and I like this. Seriously, I like how this game is being offered here, you know, with this video card with only 160 watts. Do remember there's a couple of laptop chargers that have the same wattage. Oh no, look at this. I'm playing Command & Conquer 20 FPS. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I actually thought I would get away with this. I actually thought I'm gonna get away with this. So I got 1080p with ultra settings. I put everything turned on, and I actually say, you know, oh my god, I'm gonna play Command & Conquer with this. It will be a fantastic performance. Alright, so on the details, I got a lot of details here. Analyzing it, maximum terrain, water. Let's put 720p, and instead of actually going with maximum, we're gonna put as high, not ultra high. Texture quality, we're gonna keep this one high because it's good. Everything that is like this with animation details ultra high, we're gonna put it too high. I'm gonna keep it like this with 720p and anti-aliasing on level 2. Alright, so now I got 30 FPS. 30 FPS is the maximum FPS I can get from this one, you know. So let's do a reset and see if we can actually hold it pretty well here. I got 30% load on the CPU side, so it's okay. I like games that are standalone, you know, that are working with a bot, you know. You can play the game alone, you know. You don't need internet, you don't need other players, you don't need something like that. This is the most entertaining thing to have in your computer. The game is using 1.1 gig of system RAM in this case in order to get the performance I want. It does the job, and this is the only thing that matters. So on the video card side, I got 161 megabytes of VRAM utilized here, and this is kind of good to see this video card running okay with this. You know, this is something that I will definitely love to play all day. I think that if I put lower quality, I can get more steady FPS. Even 30 FPS apparently is hard to achieve here. I'm actually surprised the CPU is only utilized with 1 core. very surprising, you know. It's totally different when it comes to an old game, you know, but yeah, I would definitely love to have a better performance in this case. Can't say nothing bad about this because he managed to do exactly what I want, you know. It's almost 30 FPS, but you can see that he's holding pretty well. So on this occasion, I will call this a big W for the video card because it managed to deliver exactly what I want. So this is a game that I would love to play, seriously. With single player, with bots, this is my future of games, because every single time I'm looking at the games, I'm like, look, you know, can I play with single players? Can I go with bots? And I'm like, you know what? I can. Skirmish games with bots is gonna be the future. You're gonna see it. Games that don't require internet. Games that doesn't require you connecting to the internet and you can play the games. That's the most important thing ever. I think this is a very interesting video card, and I like the performance this video card managed to offer today. Based on the performance and that 6-pin connector in the back, I would say it was a very well balanced performance between the power consumption and the power that managed to deliver, the FPS I managed to get in the game. You know, you can feel that almost 60 FPS with some custom resolution. But if you manage to jump in the game and do your own custom settings, you will have a nice experience, and that's the only thing that matters. If you can find a video card like this cheap, it's worth it. It's worth it because it becomes legendary, it becomes unique, they become an asset, they becomes collectible. Somebody's gonna have it on the shelf somewhere and I'm gonna say, hey, you have on your shelf a video card, a very old video card. Yeah, I have it, you know, I keep it there. Some video cards like this are meant to be played, seriously. The quality on the video card is spot on. If you manage to survive 20 years old video card, I'm playing with a video card that is 20 years old. This is like a statement when it comes to quality. If this video card managed to survive 20 years, do you think that a 2025 video card can survive 20 years? I didn't had any MS Afterburners sensor, but I think that is because of the drivers. You know, I think I had to find all the drivers in order to get this video card running with all sensor activated. But aside from that, there was no problem. Performance was spot on, quality was good, everything was good with this. But it all depends on you. If you can find a video card like this cheap, it's worth it. If not, there are other alternatives, because sometimes a video card like this becomes very rare and people press on it, you know. I want the best money out of this video card, you know, and all of them, they go higher in price, and it's not worth it, seriously. I like it, I recommend it, and if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.